Hi guys, in today's video I'll be teaching you casual, natural looking movements that anyone can do in any social situation. If you want my more detailed training, comment below free training and you'll get access to my longer, very in-depth video on how you can get from the sidelines onto the dance floor and how to become that comfortable, confident social dancer. And I'll be sharing my method that helped my students that you can see on the screen go from awkward, not really enjoying dancing when others are watching, to feeling excited about dancing in public. We're going to take a very popular move that I'm sure you've done in the past, two-step. We're going to be going side to side. I'll show you what it looks like, but again, I'm sure you're familiar. And we'll change it up a little bit. So I want it to be a little bit smoother. So as you step open, you're going to drag the other foot on the toes, bring the feet together, and then go the other way. Open, you shift weight onto the foot you're stepping with, and then drag the other foot in. Step, drag, step, drag, okay? So make sure the feet don't open too wide. You want it to be a little bit more than shoulder width apart, so that it comfortably allows you to bring the other foot in. You're not going to lose balance. Now, because it would be kind of weird if we just move the feet and then everything else is like this, after all I told you, I'll be teaching you casual, natural looking movements. I want you to add, once you have the footwork, add a little bit of a body twist to it. So if, let's say, you mirror me and you're stepping with your right foot to the side, you're going to twist towards that foot to the right, right? So as you open, you twist, and as the foot drags, you slowly come back to center. And then the other way, step left, turn to the left, and drag the foot as you reset back to center. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's really all we need. You don't have to do anything specific with the arms. As long as they are not hanging there stiff, it will look good. Just keeping them loosely bent by your sides and letting them kind of bounce around with the body.
But you chose me somehow. Now I'm crazy, thinking about you all the time, like crazy, knowing you're here by my side.
For this next move, we're going to be traveling backwards, just a little bit. You're going to take a step back, and then the other foot, you're just going to touch the toes next to it. So it's kind of similar to the drag. You can drag the foot on the floor, or if it's more comfortable, you can just step, pick it up, touch the toes. And we have a similar situation with the torso, where we angle the body a little bit. And then as you switch the foot, you're going to angle the other way. The difference here for the twist is that I'm not going back to center. I'm just going straight from right side to the left, and I just keep switching. Let me show you the distance, because I don't want you to travel back too far. So the steps are pretty small, and we only need this really, because again, it might be crowded. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now to this motion, I want to add specific arms if your coordination allows. If it's too difficult, you'll be fine with just the footwork and the body turning. If you have that down, we're going to do the scooping motion with the arms for the first 2 steps, slowly arms coming up to the side, and then you'll just hold them in place loosely for the next 2 steps. So it looks something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, hold them, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? And mind you, when I say hold them, it doesn't mean that you're just like keeping them in one place stiff. Let them still do something, like bounce a little bit, respond to the movements of the rest of the body, but you don't have to keep raising them too high. For our last movement, we're going to do a little forward back action. So we're going to start with, let's say if you mirror me, you can start with your right foot, I'll go with my left. You're going to step forward, bring the foot to the other foot. So if you start with the left foot forward, right goes on the toes. This is like a common thing today, toe touch. And then that foot goes to the back. So it looks something like this. Forward, together, back, together. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's all we need. Of course, we'll add some other parts to it, but this is what the feet are doing. For the upper body, I want to add the lean forward as you're going forward and then lean back as you're stepping back. Just so it looks a little bit more groovy, a little bit more relaxed. We don't want to keep the torso still. Now let me show you from the side because I don't want that lean to be huge. You just need a little bit. So we have step, lean forward, step back, lean back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now for the arms, if you want to do something specific with the arms, I would add just a little fake snap in different positions, because again, we don't need the arms to look like we planned them ahead of time. We want everything to look kind of spontaneous and natural. So as I'm going forward, as the lean is happening, I would do a little snap and then back, snap. And notice what happens in between the snaps. I'm actually moving the arms the entire time, but the movements are not specific, they're not planned. So I'm creating different pathways. Slowly bring the arms back, maybe across, right? So you can do whatever you want. Maybe a roll. That will look the most natural, as opposed to doing, right? Totally different movement. So you want to experiment with it a little bit. Remember, if you want my help with the entire process A to Z, to take you from the person who is not comfortable dancing in front of other people to someone who's confident, who's enjoying connecting with others on the dance floor, who has the skills as well, you can book a free strategy call with me at the link below to find out more about my online program, Confidence Through Dance, and how I can help you achieve your dance goals in 2025.
But you chose me somehow. Now